This driver tried to cross a breaking point without checking the ground balance or the water depth, and ended up drowning everyone in the water. Climbing slopes wrong? Classic tractor mistake. Happens way too often. The rear wheels of this tractor were stuck in the ground. When they tried to force it out, it flipped. Now, another tractor is trying to pull it straight. Driving in mud is truly an art. They fought hard to pull it free, and the moment it was finally out, the tire just separated and rolled away on its own, like it had been holding on through the whole struggle, and finally decided enough was enough right there. Oh my God, I don't even know what happened here. The tractor completely crushed a car. Engines passed their limit, wheels leaving the ground, split-second decisions going wrong in the most spectacular ways possible. Every single clip in here lands heavier than the one before it, and none of them hold anything back. He was trying to do a wheelie with the tractor, but it seems he forgot to make sure the axle was strong enough. The John Deere 554 tried every angle and every approach, and the field refused every single one of them. There's a specific kind of defeat in realizing that your best wasn't enough, and someone else needs to finish what you started. The cable pulled, the dozer lifted, and then gravity rewrote the entire plan in about 3 seconds. 70 meters down the slope, and somehow nobody touched. That hill won that round completely, and everyone knew it. Sometimes the solution is bigger than the problem, and everyone watching knows it. But out here, pride picks the tools, not logic. That stump didn't stand a chance, but neither did the fuel tank. He committed to that line with complete confidence, and the pond accepted him without any argument at all. The splash was the cheap part. What comes next is going to cost far more than the embarrassment.
bò qua bên kia được, bò qua túc bên kia mình chạy ra.
The weight shifted, and everyone held their breath. A fully loaded tractor on a slope doesn't give you much time to think, but they moved fast, held it together, and pulled off a save that had disaster written all over it from the start.
Cái cặp mà vô bãi hết rồi là cũng
Out here, nobody works alone because the ground makes sure of that. Smart crews move together, and when one machine goes down, the other is already in position before anyone even calls for help. That's not teamwork. That's survival instinct built into the whole operation. His body moved before his brain even processed what was happening. Pure instinct, a split second that separated walking away from something far worse. Some moments don't give you time to think, and this was one of them. No shouting, no panic, just a man and his machine moving like they've done this 1,000 times before. Slippery ground, impossible conditions, and not a single rushed move. That's not luck. That's decades showing up and doing the work. What took hours of struggle and exhaustion for everyone else, these two handled like it was routine. That's what real pulling power looks like when it shows up to a problem that already broke everyone else who tried. "25,000 kilos of oak, and then the rain came and changed everything beneath it. The ground that held it going in refused to release it coming out. It took two machines, combining everything they had to convince the mud to let go. The safety trailer was there for a reason, and the truck never saw it. Full force impact with no warning, and the next vehicle behind it barely had enough road left to stop. Two drivers banged up, but breathing. On a day like that, breathing is everything.
Sorte já, isso aí tomba fácil. É muito peso, tá bom?
Father and son. Chains pulled tight. Smoke rising. The machine threatening to go over at any second. But neither of them let go. Because when family works together, the weight of the problem always feels just a little lighter than it actually is.
Vai-se embora! Wash, wash.
Decades old and still answering the call. These Soviet machines were never supposed to still be out here doing this. But here they are, hauling each other back up like the years meant nothing at all.
Oh, yeah.
The destination was right there, close enough to feel. Then the ground made one decision and everything stopped. All that distance covered, all that weight carried, and now the final stretch becomes the hardest part of the whole journey.